Is the reason photons travel the speed of light because they are massless, and electrons reveal close to the speed of light because they have little mass. Anything without mass propagates at the speed of light. Electrons can propagate near the speed of light, but they can also move very slowly. The electrons traveling through your circuits or in your body aren't moving close to the speed of light. It's hard to meaningfully state a causal relationship between zero mass and moving at c. Objects with no mass must move at c, and objects that move at c must have zero mass. There's not really a because in either of those statements. We don't really have an answer for why that is the way nature is. It seems to just be baked into the fundamental geometry of spacetime. Electrons having low mass means that it's relatively easy to accelerate them to near light speeds. This is also and especially true of neutrinos. They have mass, but it's a very small mass and they interact so weakly we can't really slow them down very well. So they are essentially always observed moving at very near light speed. However, there's no reason in either case that they have to be moving so fast. In fact, there is always a frame in which they are completely stationary. Electrons don't have a fixed travel speed. Electrons have no preferred speed. All you can say about them is that they cannot reach the speed of light. Just think of them as very tiny specks of normal stuff. Sort of, most electrons in an AC wire, for example, typically mooch about at a few a secretary. Photons have no mass, which also means they travel at the speed of light. Electrons only have a little mass, relative to the usual energy scales we are dealing with in nuclear physics. This means, if you give an electron a nuclear physics amount of energy, its total energy is going to be many times its mass. The general rule of thumb is that things begin traveling close to the speed of light around when their kinetic energy surpasses their mass energy, their energy at rest. So if an electron is given nuclear physics amounts of energy, it will travel at nearly the speed of light, whereas heavier particles like protons and neutrons will travel significantly slower than that.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next exciting video.